Back in your lives, ladies and gentlemen, Bulletproof traders, we're back in action today with the Trade of the Day video. I want to talk about Binance, also known as BNB, where we have an active position here. We started off about a couple of days ago. You know, the upside potential here had been determined about a week ago, I would say a few days ago, 4 or 5 days ago, and price action smashed through the key level of 573.80. And when it did that with a lot of upside momentum. As you can see, I didn't get into position at that day. In fact, I waited for a pullback, and I wanted to see that 573.80 key level was going to support price action, was going to defend the pullback, and that was going to be my clear sign to activate a bullish campaign here. And that's exactly what happened when price action pulled back. And as you can see, 573.80 key level was able to defend that pullback, right? It created that supportive force to push price action right back up. And as it did, that was the moment I pulled the trigger the first time. Yesterday, price action kind of came off a little bit at the beginning of the daily session, but later that day, it started to pull back up again and turn positive. That was my cue to fire off the second trade and basically double up the position size. Now, I believe price action is on its way to the next big key level resistance, which is 614.20. That's our official price target, right? You can see my take profit order sits right on that level. Now, it's not like I don't think price action has the capacity to continue upwards beyond that point. Probably it's going to try to chase the previous high, which is around the level of 632, and potentially even higher, all the way up to the major key level resistance at 658.96, this black line right there. But that would be the medium-term profit target for us. As far as the short-term profit target, that remains 614.20, and I'm sticking behind it. So once we get to that point, I'm probably going to close out that position and reevaluate the situation later, potentially chasing the move from 614.20 to 658.96. All right. Now, as far as our stop loss level goes, we've placed it at 560. Sorry, 560. As you can see, fairly well below, I would say, that defense movement we had a couple of days ago. Lowest low was 572.5. So 560, that's our stop loss level. That's still the initial placement. Once price action starts to cross over the next imminent local resistance is 596.67, that's where I'm probably going to fire off the third trade. So keep increasing that position, but also I'm going to start tightening up that stop loss level just as well. All right, guys, that's about that for this one. Binance looking good, looking solid, pointing upwards. We'll come back to follow up and we'll keep you posted. As always, in the meantime, I wish you a great trading day. We'll see you in the next video. Take care.